All right, we're live for 3
We
seconds,
are
4
live.
seconds.
Well, something popped up that I'm going to ignore because,
Okay.
but we are live. Hey, Tom Stewart here. I'm with Liz Trotter. Our guest today is Martha Woodward, and this is Smart Business Moves.
Hey,
Woohoo.
Martha.
Hello. We're going to be smart today.
Yes, we're going to try. We're
Yeah.
going to try. It's been a little rough already today. So let's see if we can do a little better than we have been.
Hey, Martha, guess what I did last week?
What did you do?
I went to San Diego.
Oh.
My daughter and her family lived there. Janice and I went out and hung out for a few days. Guess where we stayed?
You did not.
Okay, wait. I don't even remember. Hey,
Shelter Island.
Humphreys
Half Moon.
Yes.
Like, how did you not know, Martha? Everybody loves that.
I know. We were there like 3 times. And I do love that place. That's
me
awesome.
too.
That's awesome.
It's
fond memories.
It was really good. Did you guys like your visit, Tom? How does little Tommy look?
Well, little Tommy's rocking. He's about 6 months old now.
Oh, you have a grandkid. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Fun.
He's learning little tricks. Nothing earth shattering yet, but you know, it's
you can roll over and stuff, right?
Yeah.
You can throw him in the pool face down and he can get on his back.
Wow. Okay, that's good. How many times did you throw him in the pool?
we don't need to get into all that.
Yeah. Okay. Right. CPS comes in.
That kind of scared me just a little bit there, Tom. Especially since we're not getting into it. I'm like nervous.
Well, okay.
Hey, Martha, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've been up to? We haven't seen you around in a bit.
I know. I was thinking, well, and you know, I'm right in your backyard, Liz.
Are you? Where are you now?
And we need to get together. I am within an hour of you.
Where are you?
I'm in Lily, Washington.
Lily-Wop. Yeah, I know where you are.
Oh, you're kidding. There's a Lily-Wop, Washington.
Yep.
How come I didn't know that?
We have the craziest places here.
Because it probably has about 100 people, and
it's tiny, little bitty. Tom's like looking it up right now. Yeah. He's got his trying to find it face on.
Yep.
How long have you been there, Martha?
We moved about the end of January.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we made the cross-country move the beginning of December, and, you know, Christmas, all the things.
Oh, yeah.
And John's retired now, so we moved out here. Tom, our kids live in the Seattle area, and so that's why, well, you know, when your house burns down, he wanted to relocate right then.
Like, oh, he did?
He was like, we don't even own suitcases. It'll be an easy move.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Right. And anyway, although we did have a garage full, and where we moved to it doesn't have a garage, but anyway, it's very pretty. I'm enjoying, and we come to Olympia quite a bit, like Tumwater, because Costco, etc. So,
anyways, are we the closest? Are we the closest Costco?
Yes, because we'll stop talking for anybody watching. We'll stop talking geography here, but it's to go around the Hood Canal takes a long time. So yeah. All right. We're the closest. So we got to get together sometime since we're like neighbors now.
And I understand there's 3 restaurants in Olympia.
There's 5 now, Tom. 5.
Okay. But one of them has really big pieces of cake, if I remember.
It's like a metropolis.
Not anymore. That one's gone. Yeah.
You lost that one? Yeah. It would have been 6 if it wasn't for
That's
them.
That's right. They're gone. Hey, Denise. I see Denise on there. You know, she always loves Smart Business Moves. All right. So, Martha, I am excited to hear. I don't remember. I know I heard what your topic was for ISSA, but tell us about it. What are you doing? When are you on? All that
I
good
believe
stuff.
the title is how to keep your people, but with better results
Oh,
is the
nice.
title. And that all came about because, I'm a fan of the disciplinary track and level 1, 2, 3. And then of course the pay for performance side. But what I found from talking to people is there's just people who know, and for whatever reason, they're not going to take people down the disciplinary path, but yet want better results. And so anyway, and you can get that through, you have all kinds of programs you run too. So basically it's a shift. I'm not going to preach about the levels and what you do in the levels. We're just going to talk about, okay, if you're not going to do this side, then how can you entice people to get what they want and you get what you want? So,
Nice.
yeah.
Create a win-win environment is what
Yeah.
you're going to be talking about, right? So everybody
Yep.
gets what they want. Okay.
And
I like it.
guess we throw all that other stuff out the window, but you guys know that even if you do it this way, it will evolve because your people that don't fit in this type of a system will just start to churn themselves.
Yeah.
And so it really does work for people, if you don't like the confrontation, even though it's just coaching and communication.
Yeah.
But if you don't like that, then this kind of helps take care of it for you. And
nice.
yeah. So
If
There's a
you're having
lot
to
of
terminate
people.
people, if you're having to terminate people, you're really kind of doing something wrong. If you do it right, they'll leave of their own.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, and in that, we're going to actually build some, short-term, some random programs and talk a little bit about pay for performance, actual payroll, but really talk about those more short-term programs that can get you those results.
Oh, so sounds like you're going to be building some stuff. So should they bring laptops or should they, hey,
Whatever's quickest, if you're a handwriter or you're a laptop person. Yeah. And I tried to get 2 sessions out of them because what I really want to do is, you know how that goes.
Oh yeah.
We got to lay the foundation. So we're laying the foundation really quick. Like, why would you want to do this? And then spend a lot of time going, okay, choose from these options. Let's
Here's
build
how you do
it
it.
out. Yeah. So
Nice. Okay. So people are going to go home and people love that too.
yeah.
It's so easy to go to convention and just listen to a whole bunch of stuff and then go home and be like, well, I got a lot of information and here I am doing the same old things that I've always done.
Right. Yeah.
So that sounds great. They're going to have something new, something fresh they can actually implement.
Right. Well, hopefully so. I mean, they should, whether or not they put it into place, but we're going to build it.
Yeah. I mean, we can only do so much
Right.
on our side, right? Yeah. That's excellent. All right. So who are the people that you think are going to use this the most, Martha? Mostly conflict avoidant people?
For sure, conflict avoidance. And then also people who, there are people that have those tough conversations.
Yeah.
In fact, I just was hearing about this within days. They're having all the conversations, but they're not taking any action.
Oh,
So they're doing the confrontation part, the discussion of where you're at, but then not taking the action. So it's for those people too that just
good.
can't do the follow-up.
Yeah.
There's the people that can't do the conversation. There's people that do conversation but can't do the follow-up.
Yeah.
And move them along. So yeah, it's and we all know that also sometimes it's not that you're avoiding the conversation because you don't, nobody likes those conversations,
Yeah.
but it's not that. It's, I don't want to do it right now because I
Oh,
can't
good.
lose anybody, that
Yes.
kind of thing.
Timing for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes you know that hard conversation is not going to work on this person anyway.
Yeah.
Right? I've already had that conversation with them 5 times, so why even bother? Right? Some people aren't going to
Right.
listen.
Right.
But that's kind of at the root of the problem, I guess, because why did you have it 5 times?
Exactly.
Well, I think it sounds like she's got a new
An
way of
answer. We
keeping
got an
that.
answer
Yeah,
for that.
keep that from happening anymore. Love that.
Well, right. They still may have those conversations, but in my world, if I can't take action that way, or you just get tired of nagging people. Like, why? If we're adults, why do we have to continually nag? And especially after you have gone over it and they know,
Yeah.
then you got to figure out something, whether by the disciplinary termination route or the separating the
The
path.
new route.
Yeah.
The new route.
Yep. And I mean, I personally have always liked these programs because you set the goals, the thresholds, and you either do it or you don't do it. As long as you have all the tools and skills to perform at that level, then it's no longer, well, I mean, it's still my problem, but
Yeah.
it's not mine to nag. And I don't want to be resentful about it. I don't want to be any of those things. I just want to say, here are your menu options and choose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do whichever of these things you want to do. It's up to you.
Yep.
We call that being non-prescriptive.
There you go.
And making it so that they get to choose. I mean, I can see why people might still not want to have the conversations if one of the options is choose to leave, right? But all right. But if there are other options as well, people don't usually just want to leave right now while they're in the middle of a conversation. They're not feeling like, oh, today's the day. Right? So hopefully, I feel like there's going to be good for a lot of people then.
I hope so. It's and like I say, what I like about it is we'll actually, I feel like this comes fairly, I don't know, sports background or a long time ago, but whatever, this goal setting and thresholds, and then incentive, whether it's short term, long term, that's kind of in my wheelhouse and I love it. But what I find is a lot of people just don't even know where to start.
So true.
Yeah. And I do
or when to start.
Yeah. And I do think pay for performance is scary. And that's kind of another element of this talk, is that you don't have to do the full on tiered pay or bonus pay or whatever you're doing with payroll. You don't have to do that. In fact, I don't know about you all, but the way that I eased into it was following people like Diana and Chad Henley. They had the spin wheel. Laura was Smith Christensen. She did some other incentive stuff, and it just evolved. And that's the great thing. You take what works for you, and make it your own.
Yeah. And especially nowadays, there's so much information out there, right? There's, especially with all of the AI models, tons of information. You still got to make it your own.
Right.
So if you don't know where to start, then it sounds like this is going to be a great place to start. Go here, get your good ideas, get ideas that can work for you. It sounds like you're going to work with people and you have lots of different options. They're going to build their own. Sounds like this is kind of a no-brainer if you're having employee issues where they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Is it more around I know a lot of people struggle with attendance issues nowadays. Will it be helpful for that too?
Right. You know, the three main things are productivity, attendance, and quality. And basically, you can work any of these programs and focus on, you know, whatever is your top item. I mean, heck, I mainly used it for quality and attendance in the early days,
Mhm.
but I have some basically pop-up programs that I talk about that, you know, I remember being in the office and the office manager talking about, she was doing payroll and she was like, oh my gosh, you know, the clocking issues, it takes me forever to do, you know, and I'm like, well, why are you fixing them? Make them fix them, you know, and because they could fix them on their end. And anyway, so, you know, we would run contests around that. And sometimes you like, I like to do random unannounced contests, but
Mhm.
you can get the same result as long as you're recognizing them in a public way and drawing attention to the people that, and when you run these contests, I always jokingly say you've got to have at least, you know, 10% of your staff that can hit it, you know, just because I know you've seen it where people set this pie in the sky goal and nobody's hitting it, and you
Yeah.
launch this program and it's gonna deflate immediately, because instead of inspiring, it's gonna be like,
It's
this is
hopeless. It's hopeless. We're never gonna.
Why even try that? That's the most
right,
ridiculous thing. Yeah,
right,
for
right.
sure.
So
So I'm hearing a couple of things here. One, you got to take action. That you know, we all have opportunities for improvement, and this is an important part of the business, and it's not going to happen with that. But you mentioned about having different programs,
mhm.
and is mixing it up and keeping it fresh part of the recipe?
Definitely, definitely. We had year-round programs, but we would do it, you know, and some of these monthly or these pop-up programs were designed to improve performance, but some of them are just simply employee engagement and morale kind of programs, and those are important too. So it's just keeping it fun, and like I said, I would rather do this than nag you like, remember to get under the trash can and vacuum because
Yeah.
Mrs. Smith is going
Oh
to
my
complain.
gosh.
You know, I don't want to have to tell you that every time
No.
you're walking out the door. Now, if you don't get the score from Mrs. Smith because you didn't do that, too bad, too sad, you didn't qualify, you know, and that's how it takes care of that. And I don't have to be, or, you know, whoever quality manager doesn't
Yeah.
have to be the bad guy.
You're taking something that, you know, the hard discussion is not fun, and you don't want to do it, and you're flipping it around, and you're making it fun. If you turn it
Right.
into, we tend to do things more, you know, we tend to enjoy doing things that are fun as opposed to things that aren't fun. There might be an exception, but I can't think of one off the
At
top.
least a tendency, right? Except for maybe those. Oh no, we're not going to go there. Never mind.
No, no,
No, no.
no.
I have a
Nothing
question
here.
for you, Martha.
Sure.
So does quality driven track like how you're going to go through this program? Will it be useful for even more useful for people who have quality driven to
I mean, there are definitely reports and dashboards and so forth. So one of the things that I like to do is, especially for the ongoing year-round type programs, is that are associated to payroll. Again, it's their pay. So I like them to do the legwork. So we had a form that they'd fill out before each payroll was run and tell us, did they hit the bonus? You know, did they hit the bonus or did they not?
Yeah.
And then we could use quality driven. there were like 2, depending on what we were running, 2 to 3 screens that we could look at and go, yep.
Nice.
So
Just to verify.
Yes, just to verify. But, just like having the person who gets the bonus or doesn't get the bonus. And when I say bonus, it can be the tiered pay. I like them being responsible for knowing. I remember one time I was interviewing a girl, and she had come from a bank. She'd worked as a teller at the bank, and apparently the bank ran these monthly contests. And I was telling her, we do all this, blah, blah, blah. And she said, she was like, oh yeah, I saw all the stuff on the walls, because we always had all the progress, and they could look up exactly where they were as far as attaining that threshold, hitting that threshold, every day they'd know. And she said when she worked at the bank, they'd run this monthly contest, and then about halfway into the next month, if you got your check, you knew, oh, I guess I got the bonus.
That's how they found out.
Yeah, you didn't know how you got the bonus. And then she said, if you didn't get the check,
you're like, oh, I guess I didn't get it.
You didn't know how you didn't get the bonus, and so I'm like, oh, no. You're
gonna know.
You are in charge. You get to see exactly, how you are. And I mean, it's a vital piece. So yeah. So we did design quality driven around being able to see all that data.
All right, that sounds good. Even while you're talking about it, I'm like, oh my gosh. And you're not thinking that a bank, right? Come on, they gotta know better.
I know you run into this. Like, you talk to these people who are doing through HVAC and other places, you'll talk to people doing 10, 15 million, and their consistency and their transparency stuff is crazy, as far as it's just mayhem. And you're like, how's that working? I don't see it, but yeah, it's funny. It's just, I don't know I think that in residential cleaning, we are good. For the most part, I think we're very good at, maybe not so much as the financial metrics. Some are, some aren't.
Yeah.
But people metrics, I run into, I think it's more forefront than it is for some of these other trades, because
For sure.
really products and things are more of their expense than labor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where they put more of their focus because of that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We see that all the time too.
Yeah.
When are you speaking, Martha? Do you know your day yet?
Well, I just talked to Paul today, and I'm on Monday, like lunchtime.
Monday, the 16th. Oh, you're going to start the show off with a bang then. People are going to be excited. That's nice.
Yep. It's always good to have that done and then just enjoy.
Oh my gosh, it's so true. Because when you're presenting, it's stressful. You're just like, until you get done, right? So that's awesome. Okay, the 16th at noon. So for everybody who was thinking, oh, I'm not sure when I'm coming in, you're coming in on Sunday. That's when you're coming in.
On Sunday.
Get in on the 15th. It's Vegas. There's tons to do before you have to hit the education rooms. So plenty to do over there.
I tried to get a booth next to Maid Central, Tom, but somebody grabbed it.
Oh,
me. That was me.
Was that you? Because it didn't have a name.
Yep.
Right. I'm just around the corner.
I was like, oh, look, there's only one open spot right next to Maid Central. Oh.
And that's so funny because your name wasn't there yet. And he goes, yeah, I think you can have that spot. And then He was like, "Oh, somebody took it." I almost said, "Who took that?" That darn Liz,
That was me.
my neighbor.
Oh, yeah, that's so funny that you're so close too.
Hmm.
Right.
So
Oh, you got it there?
here's the website. I'm going to drop the URL. It is, and I'm gonna call an audible here, and there we go.
There
Nice.
you go.
And so if you go to their website, and this is ISSAshow.com. I'll drop the link in chat.
What convention
Got
center are they using this year?
Mandalay Bay,
Mandalay?
same place as
All right,
last year, the year before. So education starts on the 16th, and the show goes all the way through the 19th. So it's 16, 17, 18, 19, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's Martha's presentation, and indeed, it's 11:30 to 12:30 on Monday. But you can go here under show schedule, and you can click on any day, and you can kind of see, what's going on and who the speakers are. They've got a crazy amount of education, and
So much.
and it's quality. It's quality education.
Yep.
And
They
you-
say there's going to have a big robotics and innovation section this year.
They have
which makes sense.
They have a whole section on their website about
wow.
robotics and autonomous cleaning experience.
Ooh, that's going to be fun.
We'll run
So-
those robots through pay for performance.
Nice. It's going to be a fast run through.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be nice. I
Yeah.
wonder where it's going to be.
I mean, it's robotics is coming, and you're seeing it more on the commercial side right
Right.
now. But it's not a matter if, it's a matter of when. When I was in San Diego last week, I was at a crosswalk, and a Waymo came and stopped.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked at the car, I looked at Janice, and I said, "Janice, why don't you go ahead? I'm not sure if I trust this thing."
Yeah.
I
But it
have
was-
been in a couple now. Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, I know a few of my lawn care buddies that are trying out some robotic mowing. And I mean, the jury's still out and there's lots of improvement to do, but it's coming.
It's coming. It is coming.
Yeah, it's getting better every single day. Like literally every day,
I
things
know.
are getting better. It's
I know.
crazy. So fast. So
Yep.
fast.
So if you're curious where your lily whoop is, here you
Yeah.
go. It's
In the middle of nowhere.
and more importantly, if
You
you
found
wanna
a
know,
map that has it on it though, so that's good.
it made the map. It did.
It did. The WAP. The WAP. We had orcas yesterday. And yeah, and I mean, you just go maybe 10 miles or so and you're in national forest, or I don't know if you saw Megan Likes post. She came up to visit and we had to go to the state park, which is only about 15 minutes away, and watch her get sweared in as a junior ranger. And
No, that's so
I
funny.
kid you not. And that ranger, at first he thought Megan and her bubbly whatever was like making fun of him. And she's
Oh.
like, no, I'm so serious. And anyway, once he figured out that she was really into it,
Yeah, serious.
it was like, oh my gosh, I've never had an adult who is this enthusiastic.
Yeah. I guess there's no age limitations on being a junior ranger.
Apparently not. No,
That's so fun.
Yep. Well, even our dogs got to have what's it called, a junior barker or something. It was everybody got badges.
Yeah,
So
Just-
funny.
just along the theme of having contests and
That's right.
motivating people to do things.
I have to tell
Right.
you though, I bowed out after the first activity. I was like, no. So clearly the incentive was not enticing enough for me because I was, yeah, I'll skip
Not
the
desperate.
Was,
You
was,
were-
was that was that to be a junior ranger or to?
Yeah, to get your junior ranger badge for the Olympic National Park.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And apparently you can get a badge for every park. And Megan has a vest and
Kind of like a scout, like a.
right. She
Sounds
said she
like-
was equivalent of a Eagle Scout, but Girl Scouts.
Oh my gosh. So she has a lot.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
funny.
yeah. Yeah. She wasn't playing around.
Yeah. Serious. I want my badge.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love that.
when I kept taking her to the national forest, and she was just like, I could tell she was disappointed. And I'm like, we're hiking in the national forest. Like, what is the problem? And then my daughter understood. Elena was like, oh, the park with the ranger station. That's what we needed. So
So
we
funny.
got it.
Okay. Got the right place. Do the right thing.
But you're right, Tom. They're incentives, and apparently they matter more to some than others. And they'll do all the activities, and then they'll get their badge.
For a badge.
Yeah.
For a badge.
For a badge.
Yeah.
I guess that proves the point.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Got a match.
Yes. Yeah.
So, all right. So we'll see you guys there, and
Absolutely.
hopefully
Absolutely.
people that are watching are joining us, and it'll be good. We'll see what these robots and all the AI are going to do for us.
In the networking, you'll see old friends. I mean, there's a long list
Oh,
of
for sure.
reasons.
I mean,
So,
Networking's huge.
That is, I'm sure for most of us, that's the big reason to go.
Yeah.
Education, but see our friends.
and now's the time to
Most
sign
people.
up because I think the rates get a little bit higher once you get closer to the show.
Did you
and
put the link in there, Tom? Is that in the ISSA
did.
show?
It
Okay.
is. It's in the chat. And the other thing is you want to have your choice of hotel rooms. And if you book now, you've still got a good selection.
Yep. Yep.
And hotel rooms are so inexpensive. Don't let that slow you down, right? That's
Mhm.
not one of the reasons to not go to convention. That's for darn sure.
That's
Right.
coming
It's better
from,
every year too.
that's coming from somebody that goes to Vegas a half a dozen times a year.
Well, I would like to, but no, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Well, more than once. How about
Yes,
that?
that's true. More than once. This is very true.
Martha, it's great seeing you.
Yeah.
Thanks
you
so
too.
much
You
for coming
too.
on,
And
Martha.
I'll be just right around the corner.
I know. That's so funny. All
Just
right.
my spot. All right.
see you
See you
soon.
guys.
Bye, y'all.
Everybody, take care.